What is Will's nickname? Isn't the evil doctor?
Yeah, the evil doctor. Huh. It's kind of like me, my final season. When you know who you're gonna vote for, you kind of just don't know what the fuck to say.
Riddle me this. What's my nickname? The evil doctor?
I'm trying to interpret Howie. Howie said to you, who would your targets have been? Why did he ask you that? Like, of all the questions of everything, why did he ask you that? What's his? How does that help him decide who to vote for? By asking you who were your early targets. You read into that at all?
I don't know. I mean, I was never really close with Howie, so
Like,
I always would say, like, I'm going after Chicken George, but, you know, the people closest to me knew who I was always going after. I always wanted to take out Will later in the game because I thought he was dangerous. The puppet master. That's what I like to call him. Did you understand my speech? Kind of?
Not really. I mean,
No?
I kind of like, I mean, obviously your biggest move that I think because people look at you as kind of like, I guess, floater, whatever you want to call it. But you did make arguably the biggest move in that and you were trying to point that out.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's really the only move that I had that I could make strategically that I could use to win the game, you know?
Was also the single biggest, like, one person move.
Right.
Like, a lot of my moves were in groups or in pair. And as far as one person with their back to the wall making a big move, that it was you. See, I was kind of hoping that tonight would like illuminate one way or the other, and either just concede and forget about it, or the other way around. But just like one of us would, or both of us would know. One could be happy, one could be done with it by the time Tuesday rolled around. But the questions were so mysterious, and like the people were, I just don't. It's even more mysterious than before. The only person that I think that really went in one of the fence sitters that went in one direction was Janelle. You know, everybody else.
I never really thought I had Janelle because I never thought she truly believed that I was being genuine with her. But you could edge me out after those questions. I thought I was better than.
What did James ask you?
Why should I vote for you if you deplored Allison's strategy, which was hooking up and floating?
Oh, right. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I think there's one person who's gonna fucking decide it.
Who? George? Is it always gonna come down to George?
I swear to God, I think that I'm gonna get James, Will, and Janelle, and I think you're gonna get Howie, Danielle, and Marcellus, and Chicken George is gonna be like the
decider.
Not really, just because it's so random or whatever, but it's just kind of.
we get some wine?
Please.
Oh, I have some.
Can we please have some wine?
I was more confident going into this question and answer, but oh well.
I mean, do you feel like you said everything you wanted to?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the move
there
that
is
I
some
made.
wine over there? Oh.
The move that I made was the move to get out Will, because Will told everybody on the jury, "You are there because of me." Well, guess what? He's there because of me. You know, what can I say?
Right.
I sent out the biggest player. I sent out the second biggest player.
I didn't do one thing I wanted to do because the opportunity never presented itself, and I didn't want to single him out.
What?
In the, well, Marcellus, although I think such a random long shot, I wanted to kind of appeal to him on the sense of like, you know, you're the face of this game. You know what I mean? You host house calls. You're
He would have looked through that.
Memorable. I know, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to say I gave everything a chance because he is. He is that. I mean, I want him to vote for the best player. He clearly has a better relationship with you, and if he thinks you played the best, vote for that. But don't be that fucking hoe and not vote for who played the best just because you want to have like some ego, like fuck Mike Boogie, if that, you know.
Janelle's just going to look like a jealous, stupid girl.
Yeah, she's young. That's what people, you know, you forget.
She's going to look really stupid.
She's young.
Isn't
I know.
she?
I think we all are. I mean, I think we all. Well, I guess they'll edit that. I mean, she just sounded like that girl at the club that you're like trying to calm down and fucking.
She's
you know,
just like, "You're prettier than me."
Yeah.
It's like, okay, calm down, chubby.
Oh.
Well, you know, she came after me. It was seriously not, you know, my intention.
What did she even ask you? Like,
It was ass kissing.
oh,
and,
ask. Oh.
What'd she say? It was ass kissing and throwing competitions a part of it.
Right. I think out of this whole group, no one should remotely speak about throwing competitions as a bad thing. Everybody did it,
Right.
and if you didn't, you pretended you did at the time to sound cool. I mean, let's face it, you know. Oh, I threw that one. Oh, I threw that one. Like,
She's a hypocrite because she was like,
they're all.
she was like, they kept throwing me all the competitions. They threw me the doll competition, and I'm like,
Yeah, they're all hypocrites.
I'm like,
I mean,
what the fuck are you talking about?
Danielle's a hypocrite if she's, I mean, she had all her little fucking Jasons lined up in a row, and she wanted her cake and eat it too, and the difference is there wasn't any motherfucking Bible, you know, thumpers in here. These were some shark-ass motherfuckers, and if you thought otherwise, then you're not as great as everyone has built you up to be. She has, like, I mean, whatever, you can ask what you want, but she has no right to fucking question me when, I mean, there just wasn't, if she doesn't vote for me, that's fine, but don't use that as an excuse. I'm fucking happy with what I did, though. I didn't, you know, I hate watching reality shows where the two people at the end, you know, like, retreat and they're like, you know, oh, well, I was this and I was that. No, I lied to fucking everybody up there but George and Will. And George, the only reason I didn't lie to him was because I never had a reason to. I talked I talked with him about the game maybe a total of 15 minutes the whole season.